Greetings, this is IyandaSiraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I hope that I'm finding you well and in high spirits. Today, we are going to do a pick a card, answering the questions who, what, when, where, and why. We are going to close out with some guidance from the cosmos, and hopefully you'll be able to walk away with a sense of clarity on whatever situation you are coming here with questions and concerns about. All right. Thank you for sharing the space with me. For those who are new to the channel, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to stay in touch and know when new videos are coming out. If you haven't already, check out our website, www.IyandaSiraj.com. This is where you can book personal readings and coaching sessions, as well as pick up a few of our items from our Eclectic Botanica. So, without any more delay, let's get started. We have some lovely herbs and smudges here for you today. We have Blue Lotus for Group 1. Palo Santo for Group 2, Bay Leaf for Group 3, Hibiscus for Group 4, and Yellow Rose Petal for Group 5. So I'm going to let you take a moment to decide which one is calling to you. All right, let's go. Perfect. Let's start with Blue Lotus. Blue Lotus. All right. Answering the questions who, what, when, where, and then closing with why from the Karma cards. So let's get started with your tarot. Who? Okay. We have the Seven of Swords here. Who? What? Two of Pentacles or Two of Cowries. When? Okay, here we go. Six of Cowries, Six of Pentacles. I like it. You guys excuse me. I'm just, yeah, okay. And then, let's see, we have lots of cards here flipped over. Let's see what we got. One more card here. Who, what, when, where, and why. We have Revelation or Judgment. Beautiful. All right. Let's see. Overall energy is the Two of Swords. All right. So who, what, when, where, and why. All right. So this is about a situation or a person who had once at one point in time betrayed you, or was somewhat deceitful with you, okay? They were being deceitful about what they had or their capabilities, okay? For some of you, this person could be someone that you gave a lot to. This person could also be someone that at one point it seemed as if they wanted you to believe that you were helping them, that they were helping you more than you were helping them. Also, this could be someone who you moved into friendship, relationship with fairly early on. It seemed like a pretty easy progression earlier on. So we have air element, earth element, and then we have judgment here with the revelation card. So this person could also be in need right now, okay? This looks like something that was once very imbalanced, okay? And imbalanced in multiple ways, not just with the give and receive as indicated by the Six of Cowries, but on many levels it was mismatched, okay? On many levels it was not of the same vibration, frequency. The level of intellect between two people was not the same, okay? So there's something though here with this where this could have been at the workplace or someone that you actually shared a home with for a bit of time. The year 2020, so all of last year, I don't feel like there's been much. Well, for some of you, I'm getting that there wasn't much contact throughout 2020. There was a very hush-hush energy around your connection, whether that was the two of you being hush-hush. I'm picking that up a lot, or whether it was that there was distance between you. I feel like there was some connection between you, and maybe this hush-hush energy was more so from the public, okay? Either way, we have the judgment card coming here. So we're going to clarify to see what more it has to say, because I get the feeling that lighthouse. Okay, so there's some type of warning here, okay, about, I want to say about an earth sign, okay? And perception is going to be very, very important here. All right, this is something too, okay? It's coming off as like something that's coming to test your resolve about kind of like what you've put out into the universe that you desire. So it's funny that this is kind of turning inward now, because it's talking about making sure that you don't sacrifice your own values in your newly found values, okay, through the work that you've accomplished with yourself. Make sure that you don't sacrifice these for a second chance with something that could possibly be a bit of trouble, okay? Yeah, well, yeah, we have crisis energy here. So this is something that it's almost like you have more faith in it than the actual situation has good. Like you have more faith in the situation than there's good in it, okay? So the albatross is saying that there's shame, guilt, and regret that can come from this situation. So you want to make sure that so we're starting off early with heavy messages, but this person basically would come back and to serve their own interests with the fox here, okay? This is an energy kind of like of breadcrumbing and giving very little, okay? Giving very little. All right. So, and I'm also picking up, this is energy of giving so little, but also taking enough to where you can give it to other places, to where you save so much from giving so little that you have so much to give elsewhere, whether that be in projects. Either way, you cheat something in order to give more to something else. All right. Okay. Now, this energy that I'm picking up, we have water energy here at the bottom. Let's get some more energy about who they are with this Seven of Swords. Who is this person here with the Seven of Swords? Now, this could be also a very strategic person. Yeah, see, because we have investments, prosperous finances. So this person could be either they have that ill intent regarding finances, which we would get here with the breadcrumbing, taking more than they give energy. But I'm also feeling that this could be a very strategic person, that a person that could turn very little into a lot. Okay, I like the way this is going here. So this person could be in trade. They could know trade secrets. This person could work in finance, like in banking. but it's somehow they could just have like an inside scoop. Yeah, they seem like a go-to person for whatever. Yeah, they've studied this. They studied whatever this topic is, finances or whatever. Yep. Beaver comes out saying that persistence over time, they have studied this and they have a system or something. So this person is really good with like trade. Yeah, I'm picking up on communication, but I'm like getting like this could be like Bitcoin. This could be any type of online or cryptocurrency trade secrets, even like Instagram, how to beat the algorithm type of energy. So that's a kind of a cool concept for that person to be tied into some type of system like that. What else do we have here about who this person is? Ooh, see, they could be a performer, or they have an image. They have a very public image that, you know, when you look at it, you can probably tell that that's not them 100% of the time. Okay, so there's something there about kind of like, maybe you've seen this person online and this person acts really silly or something in their videos in order to gain followers or gain attention. This could be something like that, but they put a lot of effort and energy into marketing and things of that nature. So that makes sense to me. And it's coming up as representation. So this person is someone who could offer you that this is what they do. So in your life, they represent you gaining this knowledge or this wisdom to progress yourself materially, okay? So let's look at what we have. The Two of Pentacles here, Two of Cowries. All right, so yeah, so this person here is to help you kind of deal with some frustrations that you have about turning these seeds that you have into something bigger. Okay, I really get the sign that this person is kind of like an influencer in sense that they can help build your social media following, or they can help you get more sales. This could even be someone who could help you streamline like your products that you want to offer, courses, materials, things like that you want to offer out to the general public. So this person could help to discipline and organize your practice. Okay, so it's interesting how this turns kind of this other way. So I know that this will pick up for multiple groups of people, I think. So we have the Grasshopper here clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Yes, this person is going to can lead you to prosperity. Like I said, they can help you go from a little of nothing to, you know, plenty. Okay, they can take you to plenty. All right. We only have the Six of Pentacles here, which means that you're still kind of maybe like breaking even, or but what I think it's going to indicate is that it's more of you getting more back for what you put out. Okay, so that's how person's gonna have to help you maximize your energy, maximize, you know, what you're putting out, maximize the return on what you're putting out. This is just further clarifying that this person is here to kind of free up your time, help you to flow more, help you to kind of, maybe this person is going to help to automate some services or some systems for you so that it helps you to be able to do more, have more free time, more personal time. Okay, one more card here for, okay, we have Child and Man. Yeah, so this person could totally be a male figure or a masculine energy. This person could be your partner, right? But this person could just also be someone that that could offer that balance, that structure, the organization, the detail-oriented or outcome-oriented systems and solutions for you to help you get to where you need to get to. All right, let's look at where. With the Six of Pentacles in return, I would say that this is anywhere you could go to get a loan, or school where you can trade knowledge, trade what you know for what they know. I would also say that this could be trade school, but you could pay for courses. You could just pay for this person's service too. So I mean, you could just pay for the online service. You know, you give money and they give you secrets, trade secrets, right? Trade secrets, or Okay, so we have the dolphins, communication, collaboration. Yeah, see what I was saying? It's about that trading of energy. So this is any platform where you can trade information for information, because it is a 3, so that means it's further talking about communication. With the scythe here, let's see. The reckoning energy also talks about equal give and exchange. So where would this be? Okay, like where would this be? Help me understand. Okay, you got, look, very clearly social media. Very clearly social media right there. So yeah, this is online platform or something. Okay, online platform, or even I'm picking up too, this could be kind of like on a screen. So you could also some type of like interview or kind of like, yeah, exchange podcast, exchanging information or knowledge. Or I'm getting that you could be featured on this in exchange for this person to assist you with certain things in your business or in your endeavors. We have thoughts, problems, let's see, misunderstandings, indecision, diamond ring. So, okay, so yeah, this partnership, this is a partnership. The cloudy energy here would say that this is to help you kind of like streamline, identify your target audience. Identify your target audience. Also kind of like make sure that your messages are clear, your offerings are clear. Make sure that you're kind of like putting out enough content and quality content. So that's what this person is probably here to help you with. That's the who, what, when, and where. All right, so now let's look at why. Let's look at why. Let's get a planet card to see, or at least karma cards to see why. All right. And why? Okay, karma cards say, energize leadership diplomatically. Confront the creativeness of relationships. Force yourself to do what you want to do and to get a fair deal. All right. So this is talking about, again, that balance. Okay. So knowing where you can delegate things that you don't have to take on. Okay, some things you will want to learn fully and understand how every all the inner workings of that thing. But other things you will just have a core knowledge, and you can delegate the duty to some other agency. Okay. That's talking about the creativeness of relationships. There's all these different types of relationships that you can have with the information and the services that you need. And then also the people who can help to either balance out the energies here, balance out the give and take for yourself. Okay, take on some of the responsibilities so that you can focus on other areas. We have Mars in Leo with the 7th house here. All right, so we have partnerships big here. This is talking about also allowing whoever needs to lead in situations, whoever has what it takes to lead in that situation, to allow them to, okay? So this is saying that there has to be flexibility and that creative energy that allows for diplomacy, that allows for greater success. All right, because if one person wants to lead, no matter the faults, no matter what they lack or what they know, if they are determined to lead, that means that there's always gonna be pitfalls that could have been avoided in certain situations. So if we will surrender to whoever's leadership is needed in the moment, okay, then we are able to progress further. It's about having the humility to say, oh, it's better if you lead on this. I think that you might have more information about this. It's better to say, well, I don't know, but let me refer you to someone who does, okay? So this is really cool. So it seems like there's a big lesson here with you about relationships, about force, about how much energy that you actually have to put into certain things, and how much energy is actually out and available to you through your community, through your network, through your ancestral lineages, through your spirit team. So it's a very interesting kind of concept to think about, creative relationships, or looking at relationships creatively. All right. Slowly but surely getting ahead. See? So this is something you've been working on for some time, it seems. Waiting for news, package letter, and things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Right. So, and then at the bottom we have bread, prosperity, and abundance, a period of prosperity and abundance. So this is really an energy that whoever this person is and whatever situation you're finding yourself in, it's really taking you on a journey of gaining the necessary wisdom and knowledge for 3D progression. Okay. So it sounds like you may be, even if this is not a physical person, if you have an ancestor who's been contacting you lately and you're wondering why, then this is what this is also. This person is leading you to the right people, to the right information, so that you can take the steps necessary to progress your whatever this concept or business idea is that you have. They want to progress it rapidly and make a very direct approach, and so they're leading you. They may seem aggressive and even like scary. All these other cards fell out down here, so we're going to see what we get from them. Wheel of Fortune. We got Sagittarius energy down here. So we have a period that says within 13 to 30 days. We also have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is 11. So this could be between the 11th and the 11th of next month. I would say something like that. Yeah, so this could be actually an ushering in some very good changes, some more creative energy, freeing up some creative space, allowing you to travel more, increasing your income, so that you have the ability to do some other things that you've been wanting to do for some time now. Beautiful. Group 1. Let's find the advice for you guys. Let's just move these. Advice for you guys. Balance. Balance. Right. So this is talking about, intuitively, this is telling me that you just have to make time for checking with yourself when you're being resistant to progress, when you're being resistant to a change in your reality, okay? Because it seems like maybe you've been resisting some of these positive changes that are taking place. So much energy is being spent on others. It is time to replenish your own energy stores. This card signifies a need for balance and equilibrium with your inner worlds. Your external world is merely a reflection of your inner worlds, and right now there is a call for balance in the giving and receiving of energy. You have been taking care of everyone else's needs, but not your own. Thank you for being the nurturing soul that you are. But dear one, you have really been giving a lot of yourself lately, and the balance between giving and receiving is uneven. Being in this unbalanced state can cause you to feel overwhelmed and fatigued when dealing with challenges. When you give so much of your energy, it is vital that you replenish your energy source afterwards. You can achieve this by taking some time out in nature, getting adequate rest, practicing self-love, being self-nurturing, and eating healthy, energizing foods. Be around people who uplift and encourage this journey that you are on. It's also time to really ask yourself why your outer world is sending you situations and circumstances that exhaust you mentally, physically, and emotionally. When one gives too much without receiving the equivalent energy back, deeper issues relating to self-worth and self-love are exposed. Do you constantly give to prove your worth and justify your existence? Perhaps there's an underlying fear of losing whatever it is you cling to. Dear one, you are worthy, unique, and so very beautiful. You are pure divine light, connecting to the cosmic pool of abundance, blessings, and love. Affirmation: I am valuable, lovable, and worthy of love. You can focus in on your solar chakra plexus if you chose group 2. Thank you for that advice, honorable ancestors and spirit guides. Thank you. So, moving on to group 2. If you picked the Palo Santo, this is the message for you. Who, what, as a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and use that. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put that over there. All right, so Palo Santo, group 2. Who? King of Cups, Baba Cutlass. King of Cups. Who? Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What? Onesia, Cain. Knight of Wands. Young Sagittarius or young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Who, what? A creative project or an idea or concept, an action that you need to take. When? Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. This is very quickly or right now. Where? Upheaval or the Tower. All right. So I love that. Let's see what the overall energy is. It is the Nine of Swords. So this is doubt and fear. Doubt, fear, and anxiety. Okay. So, who, what, when, where, and why? So this speaks to me about something that is rapidly growing, okay? An idea or concept that you are passionate about, and it is quickly gaining momentum. That there will be some type of coming out or big revelation regarding it. I say revelation, but maybe just attention brought to the project or the concept. Well deserved, okay? So, who? This could be you coming up as the King of Cups, just because, you know, it feels very personal. This concept, this idea. So with the King of Cups, yeah, it's your vision. I feel like this was your vision. It's something that you dreamed up. So this could very well just be talking about you or your subconscious, right? Your higher self, even your inner self, your inner child, even, because with the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups here, you know, that can tell me that there has been something that you've drawn up from, like a creative energy, like a youthful, playful energy, and bring it to purpose almost. Otherwise, as a person outside of you, again, I gave you those signs, but this could be someone that you see as someone that you trust emotionally, or that you trust to share your emotions with. They have a very keen insight, or are just very good at listening, okay? So you find yourself fairly comfortable and having a childlike, I'm hearing naivety, but that's not actually the word that I'm looking for. Like a childlike trust and faith in this person, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify who they are. Who is this person represented by Baba Cutlass, by the King of Cups here? This could be an actual father. This could be an actual father. And for whatever reason, with this card here, I do feel there could be some emotional distance between you and this person. Perhaps there is some healing coming to take place for you in this situation, if that message resonates. Because you two have some type of soul contract to complete, okay? Yeah, there's a soul contract to complete. But also, with the King of Cups here, this could be an emotionally available, an emotionally mature person who could be a potential partner for you. It's an opportunity for renewal when it comes to emotional connections, for you to have a different type of experience when it comes to that. We have Waterfall coming up, talking about kind of like an overflow of fulfillment and abundance. Then you have Crow popping up with, it's a new thing happening, almost like this is your manifestation. You've been asking for this for some time. So it's your vision. Remember, we talked about your vision. So that's beautiful. You've manifested this through your inner work, through keeping a clear intention, setting proper boundaries, being honest with yourself. All right. So that's that emotional maturity that you've been experiencing and exemplifying. So it's paying off through some type of partnership, offer, whether that be creative or love and relationship, or the healing with a connection with a parental figure. All right, I wasn't pulling this, but yeah, the King of Water comes out again. So we have the Cancer energy here. This person could be a Cancer. We also have some dates popping out here as 1 to 3 months, or during the summertime from June 22nd to July 21st. We're going to leave that there, saying that it's representing that he could be a young male, young Cancer. Could be African American, just because he is on the card. Just because of that. But this does feel like there is some type of shift in a situation that perhaps you haven't really considered for some time. This does feel like something that could have been something that maybe you never would have seen victory in, or considered that there could be victory in. Maybe both of you have felt that way over some time. So moving on to what? Represented by the Knight of Wands here. We have tracks, steady moving forward, travel. We have balance. Okay, so yeah, this is some type of creative fulfillment, or some type of project that could bring fulfillment. Also a situation or a love connection that's fulfilling, in the sense that it gives you freedom. You get to have the experiences that you really want to have. Okay, it's not that you feel that you are changing your expectations because of something that was offered to you. It's more so that you're allowing a situation to actually come and meet your expectations that you've held, which were positive, which were, you've maintained what it is that you desire, and for me, this feels like a very creative, free-flowing, maybe even just like living on the road, or traveling full-time, really just, doing what you need when you need it, so like when you need to be settling, and when you don't, flowing. So that kind of feels really good. So that speaks to also with this person does feel like there's a less resistant energy, a very open and receptive energy. So that would allow this type of lifestyle to be exhibited, to be experienced. What else do we want to say about what? Yeah, falling in love, blessed. It says wishes. So this tells me that this is your hopes and dreams being fulfilled, being manifested. And this actually does feel like someone coming as an offer to give this, but also feels deeply about something that's just being developed and cultivated within you, and it's been sitting there. So maybe you're actively creating this on the outside. Maybe you're actively closing out those contracts that have held you up or blocked you from creating this lifestyle for yourself. Maybe you've been reluctant to open up to the connections that are ushering this type of lifestyle in. What else? Yep, third eye, higher self. But you're ascending. You're ascending. You're allowing yourself to see. Yep, creative, entrepreneur. Even this person is seeing that that life can work outside in a format outside of what they've been taught or what they've been conditioned to believe is the recipe for success. Okay. Trendsetter, leader, ideas person. And then, okay, so yeah, legend. Okay, so this person is this is the love of a lifetime. And I said something that's been over for a long time, or something that's been building over a long time, going through different stages of up, down, just really balancing out and tempering. Okay, so when we talk about what, this is saying that this is something that really, 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 I mean, I feel like this is a life of travel, a life of flow, of creativity, a life of freedom. I feel like that's really what this is speaking about. I also feel as though like a dream destination is here being indicated here. Like the dream home or the dream vacation, right? Something like that. When, okay, so with the Eight of Wands, that talks about really rapidly, like now, and wands can be days, but typically I like them to be weeks. So, whatever, we'll see. This says within 1 to 3 months. So with 8 weeks being here, that would be right in the middle of that. So that makes a little sense to me. So let's see what else they have to say about when. When. Okay, so the perfect timing card came up is serendipity. Okay, so it's divine intervention. You have the key card over here saying that, there could be, there's breakthrough that's tied to this, by the way. There's breakthrough that's tied to it. So I'm really going to say that we have another 8 here. We have 7. We have 33, 6. So this is like really, I feel like between, man. Okay, so this is telling me also it could be a storm. There could be a rain the night before. Like you could literally wake up that morning and see a rainbow. I'm also seeing something about a certain movie. Like a certain movie. Rainbow, key, double rainbow. Like there's something about a movie. You might watch a movie, go to a movie for first time. I don't know. There's something there about a movie with the time. Then what do we have here? Past lives. Okay. So there's, you're going to watch a movie and it's going to seem very serendipitous because when you watch the movie, it's going to remind you, or you can have a remembrance of a past life with this person or a past experience with this person. All right. And then what's going to happen is that's when this person is going to connect with you, either in the 5D or you will get a physical letter. With the 8 of Wands, I like to think of like text messages, emails, and even travel towards you. So in the next 8 weeks, to your house, travel to your house. Yeah, because it's talking about roots. And then you also have tree here too. So there's something about when. Yeah, somebody's going to come to your home. The Wheel of Fortune. When. So this is supposed to feel like a surprise. It's supposed to be a surprise. But it's, with Jupiter here, it's rapid. It's a rapid changes or rapid. It's almost like you have to tolerate certain discomforts or certain fears or concerns in order to get the outcome that's here. Because Jupiter with expansion is telling me that this upheaval in the tower is good. Okay, we're getting good here. So who, what, when, and where? Let's see, where with the Tower. So this vacation, you could be going to Hawaii. We got a volcano here. You could also be going to the mountains, like to Colorado, because we have with the upheaval card, we have the mountains and we have the smoke clouds. So you could go to like some kind of resort, 420 resort, 420 friendly resort. Okay, that was a lot. Let's just try that again, guys. Thanks. So let's look at where. Fireworks, celebration. This feels like honeymoon or like very on a trip, okay? Like on a trip to the mountains. Taurus, springtime, April 22nd through May. Where? So this is very rocky earth, like Colorado, I said, or like Arizona even. I said Hawaii because it's kind of romantic. And with the Taurus card coming up, you know, being represented by Venus, that gives me that romantic type of energy. Also Guam. Anything else about where? Wine. Man, this could, I'm telling you, this is a romantic vacation. This is a romantic vacation. Then we have Leo, so it's sunshiny there. This place is shiny. Probably has a beach too, since, you know, I don't know, we got mountains, we got beaches, we got a volcano, right? I'm also picking up safari. What kind of energy? Safari energy? Yeah, it's hot. This place is really hot. So again, during this time when you visit this place, we say the next 8 weeks, we'll be moving into spring. Okay, so then where is it going to be hot? So y'all gonna be traveling somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna get some tea leaf cards here to get any message: who, what, when, where, why. There's one. Advice from a friend. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Announcement. That's that news coming in, or that offer that like somebody like ringing your doorbell, literally. One more, please. Okay, we have a fair man. So this says dealings or relations with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair, and stepping into a new experience with a leg. So of course, like I said, you will receive a gift is at the bottom. That's beautiful. I feel like, you know, I'm just really gonna leave that to y'all because y'all can see how this plays out. We have the Tower twice. Another confirmation that the Tower is a positive thing happening, because a lot of times when people see the Tower, it automatically goes negative for them. Which I can understand. The scenery is kind of daunting, but this is guaranteeing that this is positive with an announcement, stepping into a new experience. Now, this fair man, this person, he doesn't necessarily have to be like Caucasian or European. He could be just fairer skinned. I'm also picking up that he could be albino or have eye color that is just noticeable, like it's a noticeable or standout eye color. All right, so we're gonna see why this situation. What's the why in this situation? Okay. What's the why in this situation? A lot of cards wanted to come out just then. All right, we have communicate your highest ideals as a life or death issue. So, you know, like the life or death of this situation or this project, ideal, relationship is honest communication about your ideas, about what you believe, you know, about roles, about belief systems, about everything. Being honest about what you want out of the situation, what you expect, what you hope to be, and what you hope to give. Just being honest in general about everything in this situation is the life or death of it, okay? So this also says analyze the rules of getting and using power, all right? Whew. So power struggles in relationships. So power struggles only exist when people don't know where their power lies. Then that's when they have to gain and hold power, or when their power in a situation is not respected. So this is speaking to a lot of this is saying that there's a surprise relationship, a surprise connection. You have the keys in order to take this leap with this person. Like, you have the keys. You're going to see the problems when this shows up, almost, it feels like. You're going to see whatever the past has been between you guys. You're going to see that, and you're going to feel that. What this is telling me is that you're being given this information. This is the guidance and the why of, why you had to go through all these different situations to lead up to this now. But what I'm getting is that you're also going to have the keys, so that when you're faced with this situation, your choice is not based on not knowing. Your choice is based on you having everything there for you, and you deciding one way or the other what you're going to do. Okay. So power struggles can be avoided when everybody is respected, when everybody knows where their power lies. Nobody has to yank it from the other person or belittle the other person or try to, do the power play thing when they know that they have power, right? So let's move on. Let your mind tell you how to get it out to the world and use other people's resources. Boom. So again, if you are a water sign, because this water energy, King of Water, was here, Scorpio rules, this is ruled by Cancer. The King of Cups is Cancer, but I'm going to say that Scorpio rules other people's money. Okay, so if any chance you are a Scorpio and maybe just have this King of Water energy, King of Cups energy, then you can actually magnetize people's finances, people's things, and they can fund your creative endeavors or your creative mind. They can fund you, right? So, but you have to let your mind tell you how to get your concepts out in order to attract those resources and that support, okay? I love that message here. So what's your advice moving forward? So this is the reason. So those are the reasons. That's the why of the situation. You're just being taught how to be responsible, how to learn to stay in balance, communicate your needs, so that they can be met, honestly. So the advice here is integrity. Number 17. Again, this integrity is talking about your highest ideals. What is your ideal life? And then, of course, communication is at the bottom, right? You've reflected on this. You've developed this over time. Now's the time for you to really exercise that you know what it is that you want and need out of any given situation. Okay? You know your highest truths. You are walking in it. As a matter of fact, this connection is in alignment with your highest truths if you can see that that's the case. All right? All right, moving on to group 3 with the bay leaf. I think. So, who, what, when, where, and why for group 3 who chose the bay leaf. I'm being told, I'm picking up on a sense of protection here, a sense of protecting maybe ideas. We have who here, being represented by the Ace of Swords. So this could be someone that you barely know, someone that you maybe had a conversation with, just exchanged a few words with one day. Okay. Who, what, I want that one right there. Iya, Calabash, Queen of Cups. I'm hearing the three minds, like the intellectual mind, the heart-centered mind, and the womb. Who, what, when? 7 of Cups. Confusion. Once you make up your mind, there's no time stamp on it per se. It's like once you sort it out, once you decide or make up your mind, clear the confusion. Let's go with where. Where. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Okay, so for whatever reason, I'm picking up like on a football field. But that's what I just saw. I don't know what the correlation is, but I just saw football field. Okay, and what else do I have here for location? Where? In your head. All up in your head, like the deceit and the betrayal and the horrible ending or the chaos is in your head. That's where it's taking place. All right, do we have a physical location? So we already picked up on football field. I'm also picking up on like a neighborhood where there's a lot of for sale signs, like a lot of like stakes in the yard, lots of for sale signs. I also just heard campaign signs, but excuse me, but those are everywhere, right? So I'm seeing campaign signs as well. So maybe in an area heavy with that kind of thing. I'm also seeing a kind of like riot or not a riot, but a, gosh, guys, what's the word? Like a march or a protest. I knew I was going to get to it. I'm also seeing a protest because I'm seeing people with signs or with flags or something like that too. All right, so let's talk about who. The Ace of Swords or the Ashe. This is pure thought. So this is telling me, again, I do feel like this is very inward. This is a you thing, okay? Now, if other people show up in this reading, then that's great. But this is telling me that at the core of this, your perspective, your mind, your thoughts, your ideas are what is fueling or what is serving as a foundation for whatever reality you're living in or experiencing, okay? Like Matrix. Your own thoughts are keeping this alive, all right? So let's clarify for who. We have, yeah, sun, okay? That's self. The sun is self, all right? Okay? The sun, it talks about self-realization, okay? It talks about being directed or being directful, like, you know, like moving in proper direction. Okay, so this is cool energy. So this is definitely speaking to it being about you. All right. Outwardly, we have a Leo person or we have a very confident person. I think that this is talking about you and your perception of yourself. What you anticipate, what you expect is what is to take place. Because Ashe, at the Ace of Swords, Ashe, pure Ashe of the mind, says that this is saying whatever you create in your mind is what is happening. It is what is happening. All right. And I don't even like point out the imagery on the card that's representing what, which is the Queen of Cups. And she's literally pouring out her mind, her head into a cup or a bowl. So a calabash, right? So, you know, that's telling me that you have to empty your mind of any ill thought about self, any self-doubt, any lack of faith, whatever the case may be, whatever's blocking you up, that has to be let go of because it's piercing your own efforts, okay? It's piercing your own efforts. The efforts that you're making by your hand are being pierced by your thoughts and your words. Let's make sure we clarify that aces or the swords are also words, okay? So when we talk about who, we're talking about our own thoughts, about our reach, about how far we can go, about, yeah, about our message, how well it'll be received, where we can go, how far we can go. Like really, literally, that's the message. So with the letter here, it's confirming just the way you're communicating with yourself, the way you're communicating your own message out. And I feel like this is picking up on advertising too. So for whoever that plays with, because I get technology here, boundaries, restrictions. So maybe you feel limited with the world energy, the world, the sun card, and the fool. This lets me know that everything is ripe for you. You know, everything is ripe for you. You know, if your thoughts are in alignment here, if your words, your thoughts, and everything is in alignment, good array, right? Then move with it. Trust yourself. That's who, you. If not you, then who, right? If you're not qualified, then what does a qualified person look like, right? And I feel like they need to ask you that. If not you, then who? Get your butt up and go do it. All right, let's move on to what. We're getting a very clear and grounded message, but I like to build up on each card and just see how far we can go with it. This guidance, right? Tower. The tower is coming and telling you a lot of this is all you. So you're actively doing what it takes to dump any of these bondages from your mental state, from your psyche, okay? You're closing that out completely because you're ready to move forward lighter. You're ready to clear this confusion, whatever this is, with the Seven of Cups here. So when we talk about what? We talk about our own individual power, governing self, standing alone, okay? This is what this is talking about. The sun be out. The sun don't be worried about what cloud is up. It just comes out when it's supposed to be out, or when it decides to come, it comes, right? Uranus, the enlightenment, you know, and when it's time for somebody to know something, when it's time for somebody to be seen, when it's time for someone to have something that's destined for them to have, it happens. It happens, okay? So what? Okay. All right. Okay, so this is a situation, someone you could be trying to make sense of some type of communications. You could also be trying to really research and examine your feelings, your inner thoughts. And I'm getting this thing about institutions. So I think that you may be reviewing or really getting in there and looking at how certain involvements, with whatever, corporations, institutions, groups, clubs, schools, whatever, has impacted you. So for example, if you were once in the military, you may be dealing with or coming to terms with certain programming that you still act out, or certain expectations that you have of other people, especially that are acting out in your reality still to this day, even if that's in your past. The Sun card again, y'all. Listen. So this is saying you really, really, really are in a place where you should be letting in all of the good that is taking place, all right? And I feel like you are in alignment because we have the Ten of Swords here. So we're talking about going from 1 to the 10 of Swords. 0 to 100 real quick is what I just heard. So that's the situation, but that's also this healing once you acknowledge that this is what it was, okay? That it was inward. This is not, you know, like a situation where I'm saying, oh, nobody else was to blame. But this is one of those situations where it's like, I have to acknowledge that right now, what I need to look at is me so that I can progress, right? Right? So this has been taking a long time. This has been taking a long time. I feel like also I'm picking up on an outward person at this point. I'm picking up on, wow. Wow. I'm picking up on something that you could have walked away from in the middle of a very personal crisis. You could have been feeling victimized. You could have been feeling a lot of different things, but there were other people who could have been hurt in the situation, and they may come forward and say something and give you something to examine. So that's a very specific message for somebody, okay? Let's go with wind. The Seven of Cups. And we just said when you clear your mind, when the air is cleared, when you decide, when you let go of confusion, okay, when you stop expecting the worst, or when these options are presented to you. You know, this is saying that, you know, with 7 cups, you know, I feel like cups is like months. Cups would be months, in my opinion. I'm just saying. So 8 months, 7 months, 7 to 8 months, or in the 7th or 8th month. So July time frame, August time frame. I keep saying 8, so there's something about the 7th or 8th month. So you could, and you have Leo energy here with the sun here and then the sun there. So it could definitely be leading to August, Leo season. All right, so let's move on to, or let's get more information about when. Okay, so yeah, August, I'm getting 7. So August 7th, August 3rd, August 3rd through 7th. You could get a text or a email or a very unclear or short message. It's like just chit chat and you don't understand it really. Yeah. Okay, so this could be from a person that's very far away. So we're talking about when. Okay, when. When in the morning, in the early morning, like literally like hear the birds chirp and then roll over and check your email or roll over and pick up your phone and there's a message there. So early in the morning. I'm also feeling something about getting out of the shower or going to the lake. So that's coming up in the location, but or the where. But either way, with the time, it just feels like you could be at this place, and then that's when it happens. So as far as time though, months, 8 months, or when you decide is really how it feels like when you decide. Oh. This could be saying too, like if you go out, somewhere, go out to a party, go out to a club or something, then there'll be options there. So when you decide to actually step out and do it, there will be those options there, and then it'll help to do something, close something for you, help you deal with this thing, help you close out this cycle, kind of like of loneliness, of fear, if you just get out. I'm also hearing it'll close this cycle of sabotaging or settling for less than. That's all I'm going to say. What else do you have for when? Light bulb moment. Again, like it's like when you decide, or when you have this epiphany and decide, oh wait, all I got to do is go do this. Because it's also indicated by the Ace of Swords. When you have this idea, or when you come to terms with this concept, or when you accept it. That's when it happens. Because we do have also with the eagle here talking about higher, like an idea or higher conscious or higher viewpoint that is communicated. It takes you a minute to get it. But once you get it, then it closes out this cycle, 1 to 10. It closes out this cycle of fear or doubt or whatever. All right, moving on to where. We already said that it could be somewhere by the water. This eagle is landing on the water. Then we had some mountainous. So there's a farm energy here as well. It's a tornado. So again, I'm in Tornado Valley, Oklahoma. So this could be, you could be in the Midwest. There's a lot of farmland. We have the dog and we have the ship. Okay. I'm feeling you could be away somewhere and this happened where you are at home, or where you live, or something happened while you're at home. I'm sorry, something happened at home while you're away. Okay. With the person here, we're picking up on someone outward. So this is saying a sibling, friend, companion. So that's popping up in this situation. Where? Home, a familiar place, place that feels like home. Okay, so what is the trip card saying? So where? I said you could be driving by a boat. You could be getting on a boat. You could be on a boat when you're on this vacation. Yeah, we have lots of sun energy here, so a boat wouldn't be too far-fetched. But I'm kind of like wondering, what about this tornado here? That tells me this is it could be like just some kind of small cruise or something. Yeah, like some type of like, okay, this is cute. Like some type of Valentine's Day cruise or outing on a lake that's in the local area, right? In the Midwest, it's in the local area, but it's a nice little like ride or whatever, canoe ride or something. That's cool. So let's get some more information here. All right, that's a couple there. Anything else here? There should be plenty. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. January. Discord among friends or family. And club. Someone would try to make you do something against your will. Okay. This is interesting. So with this, this is speaking to, okay, so we have air sign energy. So this could be air Aquarius energy, all right? Aquarius energy. Just real quick, because it feels like this is a message that has to get to someone. Are you paying attention to the red flags? Are you paying attention to the motives that someone holds? It says that someone could be making slight manipulations in appearance, in how you view them, as to be able to get what they want from a situation. It doesn't feel purely negative or one-sided, but it is saying that this person may not be able to maintain what they are giving out or something like that. It may not be sustainable or may not be 100% authentic, okay? So let's see why this situation is here. That's just for a few of you because it didn't feel like the overall message, so I'm not going to make it fit. But if it does for you and you find yourself that any of that was kind of tied back, then so be it. Why? Why do we have this idea? Why are we being pushed forward in this way to really clear out our mental spaces, to decide to move forward, to see all the options, to see all the beauty and fruitfulness that is out here waiting for us? Why are we being urged to do this? So, what is the why in the situation? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so down here it says who you are. That's all I'm going to say. Who you are. That stood out to me. So this says, inspire others with the extraordinary power of prayer, seeking oneness with all there is. Wow. So this is saying there's a lot of these things about whatever you feel about yourself or whatever you feel about your capabilities, who you are, what you know, what you don't know. It's funny because people see the exact opposite. And this almost feels like people almost deify you, like almost see you as deity. You're honored, you're praised. And it feels as if it's time for this mental cycle to close for you so that you can really, really inspire people and talk to people. Once you realize all that you are, all that you've seen, all that you come from, and the value of it all, you can truly inspire lots of healing and lots of change with people who are seeking answers to everyday struggles and concerns in life. Be prepared to sacrifice for the highest and lowest aspects of philanthropy. Again, you question whether you have what it takes, but what qualifies you for where you are the very things that you struggled with, okay? It says, I'm hearing like, I'm hearing I got friends in low places, meaning that I've been down in there. I know what it looks like. I know what that's like. But I'm also hearing another lyric. got it out the mud. You know, it's almost like uh, I'm in tune with the rags and the riches because I've been here since before the beginning. So this is saying you've been introduced to lots of different experiences so that you can serve in this great way. Now, a lot of the experiences had ill effect on your mental state, on your faith, on your just the way that you view yourself and your perspective of the outer world. So it's saying, please, we want you to find healing now, come out of all of that and realize that it was all just part of the journey so that you can now step out to help others heal. Yielding is the only way to control the situation and keep your involvement hidden. See, this is saying sometimes the only way you win is by not playing the game, okay? So sometimes when you do not act, you know, it keeps your name, it keeps you out of something. So this is a message about something that you are interacting with. Now, I see a situation, I see a group, I see a person specifically or a business coming under some type of inspection or review or investigation. Now, if you continue to publicize or to continue involvement, then your name will be part of, you know, that investigation, or in, you know, whatever it is that's happening. But we have Neptune and Scorpio in the 12th house, hidden involvement, okay, larger institutions, okay, even your hidden tendencies, right? So this is really speaking to, you know, if you can even the other message that I'm picking up is that if you can discipline yourself to not fall back into the hidden tendencies of doubt, fear, anxiety, and all of that, if you can yield to all of that, it is what will give you control over the current situation. It will give you that sense of knowing where you're going, direction, inspiration, and even just encouragement, like knowing that you're able to do it and capable of doing it. So let's move on to see what message of healing the cosmos has for you. Awaken. That's Ace of Swords energy. Awaken. All right. I feel like I didn't read the message for group 2. Not on purpose though. Whoa. It's gonna read. I'm reading now. I'm gonna read this one here. It's time to awaken. Humanity needs your unique illuminating light. Wow. Dear one, the universe has been greatly nudging you forward with signs, synchronicities, dreams, and coincidences. It is your time to awaken to your true creative potential and inherent power. You are being propelled forward to stir the ancient wisdom that is already in you. Enjoy this process of unfolding and watch consciously as your life transforms. You already possess all the tools you'll ever need on your journey, and this chapter is simply a reminder to pay attention to the signs. Your conscious awareness is expanding, and the wisdom of the sages is being reflected to you through Mother Earth herself. Situations are presenting themselves to you to match your increasing vibration and to remind you of your awakening power. A deep inner knowing is emerging, even if you are not aware of it. Portals within you are being healed and opened, allowing inspiration and ancient wisdom to be readily accessed. You have always possessed this innate wisdom, but needed to clear and balance certain areas in your life first. This is now your chapter to reveal to the world who you truly are and the unique light that you hold. Embrace the amazing soul that is you and accept that you have a vital role to play. Go with the flow and follow the signs, for you are not alone. Divine guidance is with you every step of the way to assist you where you need to be. Let this peace flow naturally. Don't rush or be frantic during this time. Just be, and allow your beautiful petals to gently unfold to the amazing, magnificent soul that is truly you. Affirmation: I am awake to the spark of my own illumination, liberated through love, illumined by divine light. You can work with the heart, third eye, and crown chakras during this time. All right. Group 3. Group 4 with the hibiscus leaves. Yes, hibiscus. Very feminine energy there. Happen to the light. Who? 8 of Cups. Who? What? Almost Cutlass, Page of Cups. When? 9 of Swords. The fall, September. September. That's what I got, September. And where? Page of Pentacles. In the garden. In the garden. In the kitchen. In a park. At a park. I'm seeing a fountain. So a park with a fountain. Or some type of water feature there. Could be a pond too. All right. Ashe. Who? 8 of Cups. I'm picking up Pisces energy. This person could be really emotional or sensitive, I should say. Very like sensitive. I'm also picking up that they could have sensitive skin or have some type of like fragility when it comes to their body. Spine, something about their spine. What's the MS? I'm picking up on like something about MS. So this person could deal with something like that, but those could also be initials. MS. Yeah, my flame says MS. This person could wear their hair up a lot, or they could have like big, full, like curly, natural hair. If they're like African American, then it's just like it's big, full, and curly. Otherwise, they wear it up in like a full ponytail or like messy bun a lot. This could also be a masculine who has a messy bun. I'm picking up the shaved size as well. So this person could also have like the size of their hair shaved. If it's a woman, this woman is a smaller chest too. Smaller chest woman. All right, we have the 8 of Cups, 8 of Cutlass. We have Omo Cutlass, Page of Cups. We have the 9 of Swords. And Omo Cowrie, Page of Pentacles. All right, that's that. Let's clarify. Okay, immediately there's woman at the bottom of the deck here for the 8 of Cups. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out and say that we have a woman here. All right. We have a female interest here, or female energy here. Yep, a love interest because we have swans. So this is definitely a love interest or someone who's interested in you. We have the element of fire. So this person could be a fire sign, or this person could have lots of fire in their chart. They could be someone that you've known from like childhood, or this could be someone who you have a playful relationship with, or someone that you are collaborating with creatively. Someone that you are inspired by creatively as well. The Eight of Cups picks up an energy of, leaving something behind or leaving the past behind. So this is saying that maybe a flame is rekindled with this person, or you could have an opportunity to do so. I'm also feeling too, this person could be walking away from a job, or this person is a mother. I feel like this person is a mother of your children, or just in general, they're a mother, and that's a quality that stands out to you. That's beautiful. You get, this person is very, very confident, very strong. They come off that way. And I feel like this person could be very, very astute when it comes to making money, or just like being like a creative thought, like a creative thinker. All right, moving on. Fire sign energy came up, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for any signs, or redhead, fair skin, red hair, curly hair, natural hair, up in a bun hair. I'm also picking up that for whatever reason, this person could play singing bowls, or when you see them, they could have singing bowls, or maybe they ask you about that, or this conversation you have, or something like that. Or many hats. This person wears many hats in life. They're a boss. They juggle a lot of different things. So let's move on to what Page of Cups could be, an offer or a student of something. Something to teach you. Creative. A student of yours, maybe in a class, a creative class. That you teach or offer, a creative project that you do, and they just enjoy looking at it. I feel like this is picking up on some twin flame energy, because there's some creative juices that are meshing here, okay? Like some creative juices that are really working together between the two of you, or have the potential to. So what else? What do we have here? What? Butterfly. Yeah. Okay. So this person could have been going through some type of metamorphosis, or you could have been going through some type of metamorphosis, reconciling some things so that you could be open to a different type of experience, a different type of relationship, whatever the case may be. Either way, there's change that's happening here. Change, an offer of change. Now this says reconciliation, but this doesn't feel like someone that you've already had an actual relationship with. This feels like someone that was potential for a relationship, and perhaps it just didn't blossom, because the ace of, or the fire element is here, but it looks like the ace of wands, ace of fire would talk about something like a spark, and then maybe it didn't follow through, or the flame went out for a little bit. So let's see what anchor. Yeah, it wasn't ready to be anchored yet. It wasn't stable and steady yet. Whether that is, if it's a twin flame relationship, then both of you still had some grounding to do. Both of you still had some healing to work through. Even like anchoring your sense of self, anchoring certain boundaries, and just kind of like concepts about who you are, what you want, and what works for you, what doesn't. Problem solver. Yeah. So this is telling me that, yeah, this is kind of like a relationship offer that is now able to manifest, or is able to now catch footing, because there's more stability and balance. All right. It doesn't feel like it was something that was already had, but an opportunity that perhaps passed because one, the other, or both people just weren't quite ready for it yet. So moving on to when with the Nine of Swords. Swords is winter. I said September comes up for me as the 9th month. But swords are pretty quick, okay? So days, like 9 days even, if not September. We have book, we have broom. 9 days. What is the message for the timing here? When? When? Okay, so I feel like the time is ticking now. It's like the countdown is happening now. The countdown is already happening. So for me, this feels like I'm thinking that it's pretty online with the 9 days, because I'm picking up swift energy here with the stallion coming out with you know, like the broom, like something that's like really quick, or like brings a certain discomfort because it's so fast. But then we also have the book here to say, like, it almost like it's the unknown. It happens so rapidly, it's unexpected. It's kind of like it just happens. So 9 days is what I'm picking up here. So moving on to where. We said in a park, and then down here I saw child. So I do see park energy is relevant. Maybe a school playground. A bookstore I'm picking up too. Ball and chain. And the child card came out. Okay. Oh, okay. So they might, this connection or this meeting or this invitation might be to a park because of certain commitments or responsibilities that you have. Maybe this person or you have a child. Maybe that's where you meet at a park. That's why you meet at the park, so that you know it can be an experience that can be shared with everybody. I'm just feeling too, you know, there's also something that, you know, somebody feels connected to, like a park or something, a childhood memory. So this park could be somewhere that you used to go to as a child, or that person used to go to as a child. And I just see people, I just see maybe like just sitting and talking while kids play, or something like that. What else do we have here? I'm picking up that there might be a memory tied to this that you might have to still work through or something. I'm picking up Pisces energy here. A lake. I'm picking up a lake. Well, I don't know why, but I just heard that someone can't swim. So it's like a restriction or something that they have. Pool. Okay, pool. Where? So again, this could be at nighttime. I'm picking up very clearly like a park, or a park that has flowers, a garden area, but also has like some type of swimming. So it could be a lake, but pool also. All right. Let's get one more card for where. Maybe we can clarify with one more card. No? Delay, like refusing to compromise. Yeah, it just feels like this is a good compromise. So a park, a good compromise for you guys to be able to connect and see each other with whatever responsibilities are had by everybody in the situation. All right, let's see what else we have to add here before we move on to the why. You are highly thought of. Ooh, I love it. So this person sees you. I mean, again, I said it comes up as a teacher or someone that, you know, just it values the whatever products you create. You are highly thought of. You have good look. Time to get out of a situation with the 9 of Swords, so that makes sense. Break free was also down there. Someone new is entering your life. So, okay. So there's a new connection, perhaps, okay, February. Ooh, February. All right, so that's beautiful. And we said 9 days. So that means that we're in February for the 9 days. I love it. Okay, so let's figure out the why here. Why? Why? Mm. Why? Okay. Why? Defend your willpower by making the right connections. Confirm and validate what you say you want and don't want. What you say you're going to do by making choices to connect with people and energies that support what you said you were going to do. That supports what you want. Okay? Accept what you think you know about the idea in question. So accept what you think you know about the idea in question. So again, I think that's very self-explanatory. Accept that you know something, okay, about what's happening, but also perhaps accept that what you know may not be everything. Okay, what you think you know is how they put it. So I'm also saying accept that you may not have all the knowledge you need to fully actualize an idea or a concept. And even though the idea is yours, that you have it, it was given to you, or you have it, it still requires building upon with more knowledge and wisdom. Let your feelings tell you how to do it your own way and get your ideas going. So this is saying a little more study, a little bit of knowledge will connect you with a way to make this project or idea uniquely yours. All right, we have the moon in Aries in the 3rd house. So this is talking about really putting intuitive force and guidance behind your ideas, right? So this is saying also about talking about making the right decisions that push your ideas and concepts out from thought to physical form. All right. So some of this will be about also balancing your energy, the willpower you're pushing, how much you're pushing out, and how much you're allowing the people you know, your networking skills to work for you. Also, in relationships, be particular about what really can be offered to you. I'm picking up primarily on any kind of connection that allows other parties to be taking place in the connection or in the project, whatever the case may be, where there's the team, but there's also outside entities that may at any point in time, contribute or take part. This is saying to make sure that every entity that is taking place or taking part in your relationship, in your project, in your business, has the best intention and actually has something to offer. All right, let's get some advice here. That was some advice for you anyway, but let's get some cosmic healing advice. Be still and believe. 4 and 5. Which one? 4, 5. Which one? 5. 5. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Be still, breathe. Find that well of tranquility and serenity within you. There are times when life feels chaotic. Circumstances and relationships test and challenge you with conflicting emotions and inner storms. Sometimes your emotions are felt deeply, and you may have moments of outbursts that express pain and inner rage. Feel the emotions and try to understand what has come forth from you. See the origins from which this reaction was born. There will always be triggers, dear one, and storms will pass. But how you react makes all the difference to the severity and longevity of the storm. Who you are is best seen when you are challenged, pressured, and put to the test. Will you react with rage, spite, and bitterness, or with peace, love, and compassion? If you react with anger and spite, do not be disheartened. Simply see that this is where you are at this time. Be gentle with yourself and go within to explore the deepest recesses of your hidden self. Find the root of why your reactions are so. Send this part of you love and compassion and feel the healing light of love spreading through your entire being. Dear one, you are the love, peace, tranquility, and serenity that you seek. It is you. Know it, feel it, and be it. Be the peace that others seek. Be the stillness that others crave. Be the compassion that others need. In this stillness, there is clarity and peace. Go forth, dear one, and be that gentle voice that calms the storm. Great Spirit, lead me to still waters within myself so that I may find peace. You may work with the sacral and solar plexus chakras to bring healing at this time. All right. Last group, group 6. Sorry, group 5. Just kidding. Yellow rose. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to the lighting here. So here we go. Who, what, when, and where. I'm going to get a little refresh of the energy real quick because we're almost to the end. So, all right, here we go. Who, what, when, and where. Onisha Cutlass, Knight of Cups. Onisha Cowries, Knight of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. And the 5 of Pentacles, or the 5 of Cowries. So we have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. So we have as who, the Knight of Pentacles, or sorry, the Knight of Cups for who. This could be a 20s, 30s something, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could just be someone in the middle of some type of transition or some type of elevation or promotion in life. Okay. All right. What? The Knight of Pentacles. This feels like a process or a home or a car. Something of that nature. When? 4 of Swords, 4 days. I'm also hearing a whole 4 seasons. All right. And where? 5 of Pentacles. Somewhere where it is cold. Somewhere in isolation, perhaps. Also could be just kind of like not in the most desirable area. So the place is uncomfortable, is what I'm picking up on. So let's talk about who here. Who? This person, their perception is evolving or growing. All right. You see that they're seeing things a little more clearly here. And I also feel like they are taking a lot of their criticisms inward at this time. This person is growing, definitely maturing. Illumination happening for this person, yeah. So I feel like this person is also like someone who, I'm picking up that they view you this way, but in general, there's an energy of someone seeming like a very beautiful, bright person, like a person who stands out, okay? All right. I feel that this person does also feel, this person's perception can be very sharp of you, and it can make you feel like you're under scrutiny often, or this isn't, either way, that energy is there, whoever puts it off, right? So what else do we have about who? This could be a masculine that is particularly kind of like aggressive and imposing. All right. And I feel like they're becoming illuminated about their imposing ways, about how forceful or like, you know, not even about the ways, but what the root of it was. Because I imagine that they were aware that they were being forceful, but they thought that it was warranted. Okay, so this person is now seeming, there's some person who is developing a more calm, collected, you know, demeanor about something, feeling the need to, you know, be independent and not have to merge, because I feel like this person often in the past probably gave off a very clingy energy, and now they're learning that a little space is needed for a healthy connection. So this person is going through a bit of a transformation when it comes to their perception about how they handle their own emotional connections and attachments. All right. Yep, masculine energy here with the lion. So again, there's the lion and the moose here, saying that this person is very much developing into a strong emotional entity. They're really developing their heart, you know, balancing out their heart. There's a lot to hear about how their self-esteem played into their need to control a situation, need to rush it or impose themselves. Okay, so they're maturing. They are coming through a season of illumination. It's slow because it's saying there's steps. They're taking baby steps, but they are definitely getting there. They're almost there. They're coming to it, right? They're coming to it. So let's move on to what is the situation? What is it why is this person significant here? What is it that makes this person significant? What is this situation? Okay, so perhaps there's some type of continuation here. I do feel like there may be some type of continuation, or this person was feeling blocked, or you were feeling blocked. I feel like this person is an older person who was unaware of the lack of maturity that they possessed. I'm picking up a lot of like just coming to awareness of like misogyny, or just pure toxicity that this person is becoming aware of, and they're kind of ashamed, honestly. But what though? Because this was the obstacle in you guys' connection, but is that all that we're acknowledging is the obstacle? Okay, so there's something here where there's an opportunity for this person to communicate this to you, or for you to get some indication that this has been completed or this has been acknowledged. I don't think it's supposed to be a continuation or anything like that, but I think that there is some type of indication. You may get an omen soon, some type of intuitive prompting. This person maybe make a gesture. And with the water element here, it could also come in your dream that this is completed. Okay, this person may show up in your dream to indicate that this situation has been completed. Yeah, and this person could then retreat. Their energy could retreat after you have this dream or this epiphany. It doesn't feel like this person actually physically comes forward, or that anything is initiated perhaps, but it does feel as though this person comes intuitively to let you know that whatever obstacle has been overcome, and perhaps your contract is complete, if I dare say it that way. All right, so because Mercury is here, so that means that there's some type of interaction in the 5D or higher in spiritual realms or dream state, rather than physical communication, even though it's Virgo here. So I don't know if it's going to manifest in the physical. There might be an opportunity for that, but either way, it's complete. Okay, so wind, Four of Swords. This has the Four of Swords. Of course, if the swords are days, then we have days, right? But 4 months from now will put us in the summertime, which is summertime. I said, I don't think I said, but this says 4 days. Aries, March 22nd to April 21st. The 4th month as well, so that's March. Emperor, I feel like 4 days though. Honestly, 4 days. Okay, so coffin energy. Okay, so this is going to happen around the time of some type of surrendering or some type of death in your life. So I'm not getting an exact time, but if 4 days works for you, it could be 4 days before, 4 days after, within 4 days of a significant death in your life. This could be people dying, you know, a loss in your life by other means. This could also be just like there's a very clear ending of something, okay, that happens. And that's when this situation also closes out. You get indication, like I said, in the dream state, maybe through some type of reading or just through some type of happening. And it makes you, it's such an omen that it lets you know that, okay, that was tied to such and such. Okay, yeah, so there's a cutting off of something. You'll feel it turn off. Like when magnets are demagnetized and everything just falls. There's something here where it feels like that. It feels very, it happens. 2 to 4 weeks is picking up at the time now. So 2 to 4 weeks, Aquarius season. So we're still in Aquarius season for a little bit. So this is saying maybe until the end of Aquarius season or through the end of Aquarius season. All right, so, all right, that's that. Yeah, moving into spring. So if you were needing healing of this situation, if there's things for you that needed to be healed with this, then all the personal things will also be closing out for you. You will notice that there seems like there was an energy here with like sexuality, some sexual energy or some sexual something, but you will feel a sudden increase in creativity, energy, even because something is cut off, something that you were supplying is cut off. So you will have more energy to give, or you will have more energy in your reserves, period. All right. Where? Elusive, dreams, the magician, communication, Mercury. So this does also tell me dream state. Okay, there's an ending, there's a detachment. We have the 5 of Pentacles in the dream state, in the 5D, in the 5th dimension. 5 of Pentacles, 5th dimension. Okay, so yeah, so in the 5D with Mercury here, then you have white wolf. Okay. Why is that wife here? 7. It's a 7. It's higher. It's intuition, higher wisdom, higher knowledge. Okay, so this is talking about. This is a very specific. In the dream state, you had a very specific dream, and this is what that dream is about. Okay, whatever you were at a party, you were at a outdoors somewhere, or just like out in front of other people, like in general in a group or something. But either way, you know what this is about, and you know this dream. You know what this dream is talking about. I said dream, and I tried to include other things, but dream is what they said in the dream state. Scorpio, yep, dream state, the psyche, the subconscious. Come on now. All right. Let's go. In the 5D, guaranteed success. We're not taking all of those. Guaranteed success. Again, this is being successful. This thing has been completed. Climbing towards success. So remember, we said a sudden increase. You're going to feel a sudden increase because this thing has been cut off all of a sudden, right? This thing has been cut off all of a sudden. This one specific person or just a disruptive force over your life in general is being cut off. And now all of your energy is going towards climbing, is going towards propelling you into a better position. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Yes, this is your leap forward. Take care, there will be loss of material wealth. Okay, and one more. Love, deep affection, and caring. I love it. Then at the bottom, we have the 4-leaf clover. Okay, great, good fortune. So again, this is telling us, one, you're already on the path to success. There's going to be people coming in to offer you help so that you don't experience these material losses. And since material loss is here with actual heart, so that someone may be coming to help you with something, some type of, somebody may come and give you some advice on how to avoid a certain pitfall with a person, with a specific person even. So there's that. Let's see. Why? Why? What's the why in this situation? Or what do you... Yep. Okay. Cherish your feelings patiently. Okay. Cherish your feelings patiently. So I think this is talking about taking the time to really feel your feelings so that they can be honored properly, giving them the time that they need to fully integrate whatever experience, wisdom, knowledge you need from them. Okay, so we have Venus in Cancer in the 2nd house of resources and time and patience, right? So this is saying to really be patient with yourself through any healing processes that you're going through right now. It's particularly any losses or any manipulations when it comes to your finances, particularly at the hands of partners, co-parents, whatever the case may be. It's just like honor your feelings, let them be felt, and you know, give them the time that they need. Enjoy attitudes from the past about what you want. All right, so this is talking about exploring the root of your desires. Okay, so again, some of you may be holding on to desires and plans and dreams that were cooked up when you were in a different vibration. And if you're still holding on to some of those desires, you may in fact still want those things. But this is saying to enjoy reflecting on those attitudes that actually created these desires. Okay, the sense of lack or being left out in the cold that you may have experienced that created the drive that pushed you to do this, and this. They're talking about that. Enjoy attitudes from the past about what you want. You know, what set you down this path? Why did you want to do this, right? And then reflect and compare, contrast that with now, right? Your attitudes about now and what you want now. Charm, art, and beauty are the way to use your intuition and get what you need. Oh, very clear and direct message. Very clear and direct message. All right. So there's a big lesson. Now, we talked about this other person here who could have been imposing on you for some time. And since we're talking about the why, I really get the big feeling that it was meant for you to learn how to eloquently, directly, and clearly communicate what you want, what you don't want, maybe even fears, maybe even your own thought process, to communicate them in a way that is sweet, that allows for pleasurable communication, of pleasurable exploring of those conditions. Okay, it says charm, art, and beauty are the way to use your intuition and get what you need. So not necessarily force. Okay, not necessarily force or any of that. So this person could be tapping into this knowledge, but you also have needed to fine-tune the way that you communicate your needs, your boundaries, so that it doesn't cause abrupt hurt and pain and endings. Instead, it is inspiring and inspires each person to want to discuss, build upon, learn more, inquire more. Okay, so yes. Yes, yes, yes. Use your intuition to get what you need and allow it to be inspired by charm, art, and beauty. And we had the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom here, which stood out. If you heard me say at the very beginning, it stood out to me. So the Nine of Pentacles does talk about, that's the very Venus energy, about using sweetness to get what you want out of life, using sweetness to get what you want. You know, we're not talking about manipulating. We're talking about creative ways, musing, exchanging your musings for resources even. So what's the advice here for this group? What is the advice here for this group? Hope. Number 16, hope. So for me, this is sun energy, very positive outcome coming here. With this ending with where being the Five of Pentacles, a lot of times that feels like out in the cold. So there is a person who is going to be feeling that way. However, they will only feel that way as long as they need to reflect and integrate the lesson that you two completed together. Okay, so this is just bringing in that when you walk away, this person will know that this was the lesson, that there's healing that is taking place for that person, and then that there's a happy outcome for you as well as them. But ultimately, this is coming to tell you that there is hope and happiness waiting for you. Behind the passing dark clouds, the sun still shines bright. Feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, afraid, and defeated are few of the symptoms you can experience when passing through an emotional storm. All is not as it seems. The passing storm will uncover suppressed emotional energy that is in need of clearing and balancing. As challenging as it may seem, see the passing gray clouds as an opportunity to grow, learn, heal, and transform limiting behavioral patterns and beliefs. It is not about staying positive through the storm. It is about understanding and truly seeing the imbalances and wounds within you that attract this energy to your space. Clouds do pass and will continue to pass until you learn to truly see the underlying message and lesson. Only then will you transcend the fear and irritability of these challenging cycles. Once you are able to understand your magnetic connection to the challenges that surround you and heal those imbalances with love, storms will cease to affect you as they once did. For now, there is stillness and hope in knowing that the sun still shines bright behind the passing dark clouds. It is then, through this renewed clarity, inner knowing, and strength, that you will be able to manifest a life of choice. For no more will you see passing storms as a destructive force to be reckoned with, but rather an opportunity to evolve to higher states of conscious understanding. It is through this act alone that you are reborn to a world of wondrous manifestations and fulfilled dreams. Holy Spirit, please guide me to see this situation with deeper clarity, love, and understanding. You can work with your sacral chakra if you pick this pile. All right, that is the close of the message. Thank you so much for enjoying these messages and sharing this space with me today. If you have not already and you enjoyed this message, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you are in the loop for postings and announcements. If you have the time, okay, go over and check out our website, www.IyandaSiraj.com, where you can find information about our offerings, personal readings, and things of the such. If you're feeling froggy, go over and follow my Instagram at @the_eclectic_high priestess, where I share lots of event information and more information about our regular offerings. Thank you so, so much for taking this time to tap into you. Ashe.